Seeing my beautiful sister quilt in Quiltfolk magazine was an unforgettable moment. It's a quilt that's close to my heart, created to honor the strength, beauty, and connection we share as women. Now, I'd love for you to join me in making it. The heart of sisterhood, it's more than just a word, sisterhood. It's a deep, unspoken connection between women who encourage, inspire, and stand beside one another. Sometimes those women are our biological sisters. Sometimes they are friends who've become family. And sometimes they are part of a community we've built. For me, sisterhood is the quiet strength we draw from each other. It's cheering one another in new seasons of life. It's sharing wisdom, passing along skills, and lending courage when the path ahead feels uncertain. It's celebrating together when the work is done. The beautiful sister quilt was born out of that very idea. It's a design that says, I see you, I value you, and I honor you. The quilt is more than fabric and thread. It's a statement of peace. It's inspired by the women in my own life, women who showed me perseverance, demonstrated kindness and generosity, women who walked ahead of me, leaving a trail of encouragement to follow. When Quiltfolk magazine featured the beautiful sister quilt, I felt like I was shining a light not only on my work, but on the countless stories of sisterhood that have shaped us as women, as quilters. The quilt became a symbol, something that could be made by many hands, each one adding its own meaning and story. In the magazine pages, the quilt stood as a reminder that beauty isn't only found in fabrics, colors, or the stitchings. It's found in the shared experience of creating something that matters. Quilting is often a solitary journey. We sew in our studios, often alone. We work in our own spaces at our own pace. But when we come together, whether around a dining room table or in a virtual space, something changes. Ideas start to flow, confidence begins to grow, and motivation becomes contagious. That's the heart of the beautiful sister quilt together, a 6-week guided experience where we make this quilt together from start to finish. We'll meet on Zoom, we'll cut, sew, press, and quilt as a group. Along the way, we'll share tips, answer questions, and celebrate our progress. Over the 6 weeks, we'll create a quilt with 2 key building blocks. First, the beautiful sister block, a striking and symbolic design that anchors the quilt. This is the block that carries the story. It's bold, it's elegant, and it's surprisingly approachable to sew. Second, the rail fence block, a beginner-friendly favorite that frames the beautiful sister block beautifully and adds movement to the quilt. This combination gives you a design that is both meaningful and balanced. By the final week, we'll have a completed quilt top that's ready for quilting. I'll guide you through the process of quilting it with both free motion and ruler quilting. We'll be using my ultimate Machine Quilting Planner throughout the quilt together. This planner will help you map out your quilting designs before you start. Track your weekly progress, break down the project into manageable steps so that you can finish. We'll use it together during our sessions, and you'll see how it keeps you organized from the first cut to the final stitch. What will you learn? At the Quilt Together, it's hands-on and it's practical. Here's what you can expect to learn. Fabric selection. How to choose colors and prints that fit your style and tell your story. Precision piecing, step-by-step guidance for both the Beautiful Sister and the Rail Fence blocks. Design and planning, using the ultimate machine quilting planner to test and map out designs before stitching. And for those who are new to free motion quilting or acrylic ruler quilting, no worries, I set aside a special bundle just for you to help you with machine setup. The combination of my machine quilting tips, the ultimate machine quilting planner, you'll go from frustration to fabulous. No fears, no worries, because you will have a machine quilting plan. And then there's finishing techniques like binding, a hanging sleeve. We're going to go through all of that together. This isn't a pre-recorded class for you to watch on your own. It's real time. It's interactive. When you join, you're not just learning from me. You're learning from everyone in the group. You'll see how different fabric choices change the look of the quilt. You'll discover how other quilters solve challenges you might not have thought of. And you'll have the encouragement of a group that's working together toward the same goal. Most importantly, you'll finish. No more starting a project and leaving it in the bin for someday. The Quilt Together is designed to take you from the first piece of fabric to a quilt you can be proud of in just 6 weeks. Quilting has always been about connection. Historically, quilting bees were a place where women gathered not just to sew, but to share life. Stories were told, laughter was shared, and support was given freely. The Beautiful Sister Quilt Together brings that same spirit in our modern virtual world. You'll log in from your own sewing space, but you'll feel the same sense of community that's been part of quilting for generations. You'll hear voices of encouragement when your seams match perfectly or even when they don't. You'll share the joy of seeing everyone's quilts come together. Whether you've been quilting for years or you're picking up a rotary cutter for the first time, this Quilt Together is for you. If you wanted to try free motion or ruler quilting, you'll have step-by-step guidance to get started with confidence. If you struggle to finish quilts, you'll have a plan and the accountability to follow through. The Beautiful Sister Quilt Together is your chance to make a quilt that's both beautiful and personal. A quilt that honors the women who've inspired you. A quilt that carries meaning. Sisterhood is about lifting each other up. It's about making space for every voice, every story, every quilt. In this 6 weeks, that's exactly what we'll do. We'll do it together. Join me. Let's create something extraordinary from start to finish. Not just a quilt, but a celebration of connection, creativity, and the bonds that we share.